You skinny dudes always have the big dicks. That's what sucks. Like you're skinny. And
You don't identify as a skinny dude?
I'm a fat guy compared to you.
Not true.
Yes, I'm a fat guy compared to you.
You also have body dysmorphia, I think.
I have body dyslexia for sure.
Yeah, body dyslexia is when
I think my arms or my legs. My legs or my arms.
I go, oh, I'm so tired from all this walking.
Yeah, I'm just just handstand walking. Sorry, I got body dyslexia.
Body dyslexia. You start like you grab your girlfriend by the face and just like sucking on her mouth. It's like, what are you doing? Like, I'm eating your ass, obviously.
Yeah, I'm just eating ass. Yeah, exactly. I tried taking a shit out of my dick and stuff. I got body dyslexia.
No, that's not what that is.
That's what that is. That's definitely what that
It
is.
doesn't mean you can do it. It means you think you can.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
That would be crazy though. If you could,
in an alternate dimension, this is real. This is scientific fact. In an alternate dimension, we're all shitting out of our dicks and pissing out of our asses.
and in an alternate dimension, you're shitting out dicks and you're pissing out asses.
Also, that's an alternate dimension.
It's unlimited.
In an alternate dimension, you and I are paid regulars, and this is a successful podcast.
Welcome to That hurts me. Ow. Funny. It's fun to dream. My name is RJ Science.
Wow.
I'm so fucking out
My
of
name
it.
is what? Wicca Slim Shady.
I'm welcome to Swallow Daddies. I literally I said you earlier, I forgot that what day it was that we were doing this, and then now we're here, and
yeah.
I'm a yerb and a swami deep, and I don't know what day it is, and
You're doing an upper and a downer at the same time. That's just going to leave you at stasis.
I want to stay the same level,
exactly.
brother. But I want to be a little bit more awake.
a little bit more.
I got to loosen up the dial and pump up the energy at the same time.
That just leaves you at medium.
I'm a good medium, you know. That's why they call it happy medium.
Listen, according to the very beginning of this podcast that you cut out, you're a little bit more than a good medium. All right, I'll tell you that.
I'm a content medium.
Content, yeah, of course you're content. I would be too.
In the biz, we call it medium plus.
Medium plus, medium rare
For her pleasure.
for her pleasure, for my sadness.
Yeah, well, don't be sad. I think you don't have body dyslexia. I think you are. Yeah, I think with the slender gentleman would accept you into the club.
No, because my dad, no, my mom, no, my brother, that one. My brother is thin as hell, and all he did was call me fat. Compared to him, I was fat.
Oh, so it's your brother's fault.
I ate like a second microwavable burrito in 8th grade. It was a day off. I was playing Halo. I ate a microwavable burrito. I went back to play some more Halo. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking fire up another one. Fuck this shit. I go out there, I fire up another microwavable burrito. My brother's like, "Are you eating another burrito?" And then I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Dude, you're fat." And I literally just went,
No.
8th grade, a 14-year-old boy.
You said high school.
Yeah, basically high school. Summer going into high school.
Gets lower. 8-year-old, 6-year-old. I was like 2 years
8th
old.
grade. 8th grade.
8th grade. Okay.
8th grade.
14.
Yeah, literally like made me cry there on the spot.
Sucks.
Crying onto the burrito while eating it. Good gig.
Little extra salt. There
Yeah,
we go.
exactly.
Come on, we're on board.
Yeah, that's the last time like someone said something to me and I just cried.
Yeah, do you ever think about that? Like when words used to matter and now they can't hurt me at all?
Yeah, and that's it, but the problem with that is you have to remind yourself is they could still hurt other people. As comedians we don't remember what it feels like for words to hurt us. But like, and then I'll say a thing that I'm like, well, that obviously wouldn't hurt me, and then everyone around me is in tears.
Yeah, or like not offended, but like shocked that you would say that.
Or they're like, "Are you a fucking sociopath?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, like that's how my wife feels about the way that I talk about people while we're driving. Because I don't, I have a good enough filter that I won't be like, this fucking asshole. Like, I want to say that, but I won't. I'll say, this guy wants to see the Lord today.
Because the kids are in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. And so, like, they all, whatever. And Taryn, my mom was like, what? You can't say stuff like that. I go, yes, I can. This guy wants death. Cutting me off.
Yeah.
Dude, I almost did another Santa Claus chimney sweep surprise.
Yeah.
Call back a couple episodes ago. Great story.
Shout out.
Probably my best. This guy cuts me off. Like, when you're driving and some guy like is trying to get out onto the street, he like inched forward, and I was like, "Whoa, there, buddy!" And so like I take my foot off the gas, and then he lunges into the lane like in front of me, and then I'm like, "Whoa!" So I like slammed on the brakes, give him a little flasher. I don't like the horn.
Yeah.
I'm a flasher.
Flasher's very cunty though.
It is cunty.
What I love about you is you are cunty.
Yo.
And you love it, and you're not changing it.
If I could drive holding a glass of white wine, I would.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
I hope you see Jesus tonight, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and by the way, nice car.
Yeah. Tacky. All right.
So this guy cuts me off, right?
Yes.
And the kids know it because I slam on the brakes, and they go, "Whoa, that guy almost hit us." And I go, "Yeah, that guy's a bad driver." And my daughter goes, "And he's stupid." And I go, No. We don't insult their character. We insult their abilities."
Wow. There you go. Just training your kids to be ableists.
Oh, the cunts.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Yeah.
So I go, we don't make fun of their character. We make fun of their abilities. I go, I'm sure this is a very good person, but they're terrible on the road.
Yeah. Wow.
Just yelling in
That's
the
great.
car. But I kid you not, this person's going the same direction we are, is in the lane next to us. We come right up to we're going past the Del Taco. He swerves in front of me. Almost hits me again. Slam the brake, flash the lights, still middle finger, sip my white wine. Kids go, "Whoa, he almost hit us again." I go, "What's this guy's deal?" And my daughter cracks up. She goes, "It's too early for Del Taco." And I said, "Sweetie, you have no idea."
Yeah, you have no idea what your father's been doing when you're not around.
Sweetheart, let's just say it's open 24 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
But then actually this guy ends up going to the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot.
Yeah.
And the drive-through, it's perfect. I'm parked. I'm stopped at the intersection, and the Dunkin' Donuts drive-through, you have to wrap around and basically come eye to eye with
No, the
me.
with the Del Taco guy?
Oh no, he was gonna. It looked like he was going to Del Taco, but he went to Dunkin'.
Oh. But you guys were parallel.
But I am now at the traffic light, and he's gone into this parking lot. And the way that the drive-through is, he has to drive almost like there's the sidewalk. The drive-through is like right here.
So you're right there making eye contact.
So he's right here, fully tinted out, murdered out, Suburban.
Of course, what a coward.
What a piece of shit. I swear to God, these people think that they can do whatever they want and hide
Yeah.
anonymity. It's the same thing of people who like talk shit on Instagram or whatever,
Yeah.
and then have like the question mark profile pic.
Yeah, those are Reddit mobiles for sure.
Who?
Tinted window drivers that's internet
Faceless
troll.
internet troll.
Yeah, it's troll mobile.
Okay, yeah, you're a huge coward. So I roll down my window and I go, just the classic thumbs down.
But they didn't like roll the.
No, they didn't do anything.
Was your wife in the car too?
No, that's how I got away with it.
I got. She wouldn't have let you do that.
She would have been like, they're gonna shoot us.
Yeah.
Which honestly, it murdered out, tinted windows, Suburban. Could be some people that don't have, or maybe people that do have access to firearms.
Hey,
for
sure. Well, yeah, they are the troll mobiles. Yeah, they do cut you off. They do hit you with it's fake and gay. You're fat. You're not funny. You'll never make it in this town. The guy in the black sweatshirt is chronically unfunny.
Skirt. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's terrible. I hate that shit. Well, it's illegal too. So I don't know how they don't get. What they'll do is they'll just take the ticket and then never change it.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying. I said there's a certain degree of tint. I had buddies in college that would get fucking blasted all the time with the cops because they would put too many tints on their car.
My stepbro is a professional tinter, and he has to he'll tint a little too much, get a ticket, and then take it off, and then wait a few months and then retint it again.
Huh.
He just pays the $70. He just treats it as a monthly pay, a bi-monthly payment of subscription to $70 every 3 months of whatever, because he just likes it darker. But he doesn't tint the front ones that much.
It's the windshield. Could you imagine the windshield is tinted?
Yeah, that's bank
fully
robbery.
black. Yeah, I'm like, this guy's gonna rob this Dunkin'.
Yeah, that's fucked.
But instead, he just got a caramel mocha frappy.
He got a cronut.
Sucky.
Yeah,
with a cronut on top.
Have you had a cronut before?
Yeah,
I had one for the first time in my life. My whole life, I had no idea it was a croissant donut.
What do you think it was?
I thought it was just like I thought it was like those old
crunchy nut.
I thought it was I thought it was the testes of a crow. I thought it was I just thought it was like an old school donut that sucks that you should never get.
Kinda.
No,
it's not that good.
No, they are good. If you heat them up, like a heated up cronut.
Oh, warm anything.
Like
is
a
good.
heated up maple cronut.
I can't think of anything that's worse when it's not warmed. Like if it's something made warm and then it's cold, it's not better.
Pussy. No, that's the opposite. Sorry, no, you don't want cold pussy.
No.
Yeah.
Unless
she dead.
Vampire. Yeah.
Oh, got you. Yeah. Did you watch Sinners?
Nah.
Yeah.
Look good though.
Don't.
Michael B.J. Why not?
It is
spooky.
No, it's a terrible movie.
I heard good things about it.
Everyone was like, "It's so good," and that's what I heard. And then me and the betrothed, me and the muse are like, "Let's go out.
Really?
Let's go see Sinners." And it is, it's so cheesy and bad.
What?
Yeah, the
That's a crazy
Rotten
take.
Tomatoes score is, I don't know, maybe it's a musician thing. Because the whole premise is, and then, obviously Inside Baseball, Shane made a joke. He's like, oh, it's just about Irish vampires trying to steal black people's music. And I'm like,
good.
That's very funny. And then but I'm like, obviously that's not what it's about. Let's actually watch the movie. I watched the movie. That's literally what it's about.
No way.
Literal Irish vampires like singing like Irish, a little hearty tar to flarky dar, harky darky dar, flarty tar, and try to draw them out, and they like fucking suck on them, and then all of a sudden all the black people who used to sing the blues are now going a hearty tar like a tar, and he's like, I want to feel your music, blues man. I want to suck the blues music out of you.
Suck the blue right out of you.
They take their memories and they take their this and that, and there's two Michael B. Jordans. They're supposed to be twins, but there's like an AI version of them.
But it's just Michael B.
It's two Michael B's.
Michael C.
Yeah, Michael B. and Michael C. Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And where's Michael A? And so there's Michael B. and Michael C. Jordan there, and that was like you had to pretend that was okay, but it was the exact same person, except one had like more of a goatee. And there was just a couple of cool shots of like Michael B. Jordan looking hot shooting a Tommy gun.
That was in the trailer. It looked cool.
But it was it was so it was like it was really bad. It was really bad. Really bad. I wish you would
worse than Madam Web.
No. It's getting close.
Really?
Yeah, people are like, "Oh, this is finally one of the great original movies." It was just so fucking cheesy. I don't know. It was just I don't know. It felt like we'd all been tricked into thinking we were supposed to like a thing, And
I mean, that's a lot of, I think, high art or, popular shit. It's like, oh, dude, Oppenheimer was so good. It was like the best movie I ever saw. But it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Well, but like the way people talk about certain stuff like that, like, oh, it's the best movie ever. You got like, everything's hyperbole, everything's extreme, everything's the most amazing thing you ever seen.
Yeah, and it's not even because the white people are the bad people in the movie, because
obviously that's not true.
Oh, we are culture vampires. If anything, it was a metaphor.
Of culture vampires. You hear about the Pope, huh?
What happened?
They found a Pope. They
found him. He's
they
alive.
Elected a new Pope. So the Pope died. They get a new one. They did this whole like conclave thing with the smoke and the whatever. Guess. So I don't know how to phrase this.
Is the new Pope Michael B. Jordan? Is it Michael P. Jordan?
It's like Michael C. Jordan. It's a dude from Chicago.
So. No. Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't know how that's possible.
John Mulaney?
I guess they open up the doors to anyone.
And he's like, I'm the Pope now.
I'm the Pope now, and I decide who's going here ever, or whatever I said.
Thou shalt watcheth Law and Order SVU forever.
New rule, Netflix every Wednesday.
Yes.
Live.
New law here in the Vatican. No more fucking boys.
Why is yours Gaylord John Mulaney?
What do you mean? The Lord of the Gays, you mean?
Yeah, he just sounds a funny gay guy.
It's very funny that you say Gaylord.
Gaylord Mulaney.
That's the original F slur.
It's like the original like schoolyard diss.
Yeah. Gaylord.
Yeah, nice serve, Gaylord. I'm working on it. Shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop.
Yeah. Just trying to rip the tetherball, they're calling you Gaylord.
Well, you know what? I was always my thing. I stopped playing kickball because I missed the ball one time.
I love, and I think that's what leads us to comedy is our complete lack of being able to persevere through adversity in so many things in our life, and then finally, this is the one thing we put up with so much pain.
Well, I would say it's
I was literally going to go to the NBA. You want to know what stopped me?
your height.
No, sunburn.
Shut up.
Yeah,
A sunburn stopped you.
the gig. Here's the gig. I was like, I really want to be in basketball. I was playing a lot in middle school. There's a lot of guys better than me. And then by 8th grade, I'm like, I really need to buckle down and practice. So 8th grade, the routine was wake up in the morning before school, play basketball for an hour before school, and then play in the park by my house, go home and shower, and then walk to school, play basketball in the morning before class starts for like 10 to 15 minutes, play basketball on break, play basketball on lunch, play basketball from 3 to 5 at school,
Jeez.
walk home, play basketball again till the sun goes down another couple hours. So I was putting in like 4 or 5
You
hours.
just have an obsessive personality, I think.
4 or 5 hours a day, I was like locked in basketball. This is it. And I'm like, I'm going to go to the NBA. Last day of school, or first thing was like, I'm going to get on the high school team. Last day of school, I played the best player in the entire middle school, where like he's going on the team, he's going to varsity. This guy's the best. I'm playing him 1-on-1. It's comes down to the winning point.
Come down.
I'm behind the arc, drain a 3, beat him. He goes, you didn't check the ball first.
Shut up.
I know.
Sunburn?
I know. And no, here's the thing. We're getting to the sunburn. And I was like, all right, so I check the ball and then I ding it, and then technically he wins by a point or whatever. But it was that close. I was like,
Yeah.
from like less than good to being as good as the best player in our school, you know? So I was like, all right, I'm going to spend the whole summer, get really fucking good. I'm going to go try for the team. We do the Wild Rivers trip. Remember Wild Rivers?
Love it. Lazy Riv all day.
Yeah, exactly. So our water park around local that's RIP'd now. We went there for our 8th grade trip. Went there, had a ball, had a great day. Very funny side story about that is I don't know what in my mind. I guess I was just like destined to goon. Is like one of the ladies in 8th grade, when we were all in 8th grade, one of the ladies who had like big boobs before everyone.
Crazy how that happens.
We were all out there in bikinis and in board
It's criminal.
shorts. And then I was like, literally I saw her and I was like, that's crazy that you have all that right now. And it's all out, and I've never seen it until now because we're all like, doing this
And she's
together.
like, thanks. It's a weird thing to say.
No, I didn't say this to her. I'm not crazy. I'm just an 8th grade
She's
boy.
like, get your hands off, buddy.
Yeah.
No, we all thought that.
And then I go back to my friends in line, and I was like, dude, did you see Blank's boobs? They're huge. Did you see how crazy her boobs are?
Yeah.
And they're like, whoa, don't say that. What's your problem, man? That's weird, man.
Is it?
What's weird? I was like, and literally it was the classic, like they're all thinking the same thing, but they didn't want to admit it. And there were like parents around, and I'm just like, you see this like fucking this hot 8th grade boobs, and all these dads are trying not
And
to
the dads are
look
like,
at- whoa, no, please.
kind of, yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just
It's hard not to.
yeah. I mean, in the Civil War, it'd be fair game, but yeah. So whole thing, lovely day. I got shamed for looking at boobs, so I was like, all right, don't look at boobs, and I tucked that in for 15 years. Came back to haunt me in therapy. And in my search history, POV, mommy.
Lazy River.
Lazy River, step Lazy River. You get stuck in Lazy River.
Oh, no, I'm stuck in the Lazy River.
Oh, I guess I'm just going to have to jerk off my son.
Ma'am, please do not jerk off your son in the lazy river.
In POV. You're allowed to do it in
Ma'am.
wide cam or whatever it's called.
Sir with the GoPro, please stop letting that older woman suck you off in the lazy river.
In POV. You're not allowed to do it in POV.
For anyone who doesn't know what the Lazy River is, you have to understand how hilarious this concept is. It's just a pool that goes in a circle, and that's it. And it's just a flowing river. It's called a Lazy River because you get in a fucking tube and you just float in this circle nonstop.
And the circle is like kind of wiggly, so it makes you feel like you're in a real river, but it's a man-made
And
river.
it's so slow.
And only the fats are in there. It's
Only
the fats and the kids.
and the handicap.
And the handicap. That's right, yeah. And we're swallows. We let them in there.
We put them in there.
Yeah, we keep them in there, and they're not allowed to leave
Because they're not going up on Montezuma's Revenge.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not wheelchair
The
accessible.
Twisty Diarrhea Bowl, the classic
Yeah.
ride. You know.
The toilet bowl
Yeah.
one. There was a toilet bowl one. You guys are gonna love this.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was.
You like go down, and all of a sudden you take this like dark tube into a large bowl, and you start spinning around in the dark. It's pitch black.
Yeah, you're a human turd essentially.
Yeah, and you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
and then you can just drop down.
Well, and the thing is like how they
Suck it out.
connected the tubes together, the plastic tubes together. They're bolted together, so there was like creases in between each
Yeah.
thing. So if you would lay your head down all the way, they'd be like, "All right, make sure you put your head down all the way." You're like, "Okay," and they shove you down. You go, 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 go.
Yeah.
The amount of CTE we all got.
Yeah,
just through those water
heaven
parks.
forbid there was a loose panel and a bolt was sticking through. You could slice your head open.
Yoink.
Yeah, there'd be red water coming down the slide at the end.
Oh, classic.
Yeah,
And
and if you weighed too little, you could get bounced off high enough and like hit your head at the top of the tube. They'll slide.
no
plastic
good.
thing.
The wave. I love the wave pool. Another one that it was the fats and the kids. It was the
less. The waves got big. Well, there's two-way pools. Little wave and big wave.
A lot. The Mexicans love the wave pools.
Yeah, it reminds me of how they got to the country. Come on. We're
Get out of-
joking.
these
They're
are his
training.
people.
They're training.
These are his people. My sister's incredibly Mexican.
Yeah, that's how my grandfather
They
got
love
here.
a wave pool, by the way.
My grandfather, Rodolfo Sr., trained in the wave pool at Irvine
Yeah, before he got shipped back
Before he got
over
shipped back
to go through the Rio Grande
to
Yes.
do the real deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Rio Grando.
The Rio Grande.
The
River.
real lazy riv.
Yeah, exactly.
Not so lazy riv because
then-
it's
Yeah,
gotta work hard.
muy
Trabajo hardo.
Muy trabajando Rivera. Yeah, muy difícil. But yeah. Anyways, yada yada. I do that. Spend the whole day. No sunblock.
POV lazy riv.
A POV lazy riv. Me and the wheelchair guys, and and I got viciously sunburnt. Took 2 weeks off of playing basketball. And this was before I was too young to understand that if you do a thing a lot and you get really good at it in a short period of time, and then you stop doing it completely, and then you come back to it, you're gonna be a little rusty.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
So you took great offense to your lack of
So
prowess.
I was like sunburnt, took a couple weeks off, and then after I was sitting in the jacuzzi with my dad and my brother, I'm like, I'm gonna get back on the court. And they're like, yeah, you should get back on the court because you got hoop dreams,
You're still burnt red.
Yeah, I'm looking like Patrick the Star. I'm like, I should get back on the court.
Yeah.
And so I'm peeling all over my shoulders
Ugh.
and neck and shit, just flaking everywhere. And I'm like, I need to get back out there. I go back out there. I remember the day. I was like, all right, it's been 2 weeks, but I still got it and drained these threes. I bounced the ball a couple of times. I shoot it air ball, immediately quit. I take the ball and I immediately walk in the house. I was like, I'm done. I'm terrible. I quit.
That's crazy.
Literally, in my head, I'm like, I'm going to the NBA and this is the track.
Huh.
And then one sunburn takes me out completely. And I go to my dad. I'm like, hey, when are those drumline practices happening? And then he was like, oh, they're next week. I'll drive you over there. And then I began my journey with drums.
Well, okay, so this all started because
Then I quit on that too.
Well, not really.
And then I'm doing comedy. And guess what I'm going to do?
Succeed.
Kiss me. I want to suck that very small penis.
Body dyslexia, remember?
Body dyslexia.
That's my nose, that's my nose, that's my nose.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking this whole thing started because you were like, oh, that's why you become a comedian is because you fail I think it's because I'm just a terrible athlete. I wasn't good at anything. Like other kids can be good. I remember being mad one day because we would run like this whole parking lot, which is the equivalent of a mile. And I remember watching like the guys who were in the front. I'm towards the back, medium back, and I'm watching these guys up ahead. I'm like, okay, Kyle F is good looking and he gets good grades and he's athletic
And his dick is huge.
and he's got a huge hog.
It's just an oblong shaft.
He's dragging along the pavement outside of his basketball
And he's
shorts.
still in first place?
And he's still in first grade.
Yeah.
Come on. Well, we were like, in the sixth grade.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You're looking at these kids and you go, what do I got? I'm not a good student.
Yeah.
I'm like not one of the most attractive kids in school.
Yeah, not
and I'm
even
a terrible athlete. What the
Yeah.
hell do I have?
Mhm.
Turns out nothing.
Yeah.
But
But
hell, I could do a great hot air balloon act out.
You could do a hell of a hot air balloon. You could do a hell of a Elon Musk. You could do a hell of a Tony Robbins.
Speaking of
Tony Robbins.
There it is.
I literally, because we've been doing it, doing the Tony Robbins bit so much, I've been getting the ads. That's like,
I'm Tony Robbins. Would you like to go on a cruise where I show up and you can be at the cruise?
Yeah,
and then maybe we hang out a little bit and I'll tell you how to live your life.
Here's the deal with those airplane peanuts. I've been getting the same ads. Have you been getting the one where he goes like, "Listen, the system is rigged. It's rigged against you.
bye.
Yeah, but please, it's so rigged.
I got bad at kickball and now I'm a comedian. Please help me.
Help me. They called me Tetherball Gaylord.
They
Please
called
help
me Gaylord Sains.
Gaylord Saints. Yeah, exactly.
It's not even my last name.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I've been getting those ads and it's just cracking me up. I'm just like, that's fucking funny that the algorithm's like, oh, this guy must really like fucking Tony Robbins because he's talking about him so much and does that really good impression.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, if you want to give me a bunch of money, we'll go on a little vacation together.
Yeah.
Don't you want to be my friend?
Yeah, it's tough. Don't you want? It's yeah. All of his conferences are just so he could have some friends.
Look, I'm just like a little lonely.
But like we're all gonna roll over. What? I'm not getting there.
You're just
I'm getting there. Hold on. I'm getting a little lonely. How do you do it?
you're a bird stuck in a steamboat.
Oh, look, I'm telling.
No, you're doing Men in Black, cockroach guy.
Oh yeah, that's more. He tries to get more sugar. More
Sugar.
Yeah, exactly.
whatever the guy-
Yeah.
Vincent D'Onofrio, huge shout out.
Was that D'Onofrio?
Yeah.
Did he die?
No,
What does he do now?
he's
What's in Yogurtland?
Kingpin in the Daredevil series that just came out. Great guy, very very good actor.
Is the series a fun series?
Yeah, I really liked it. I liked the revival.
Well, you and your guy are a bunch of nerds.
I'm a
right?
big fucking nerd.
big fucking nerd.
Obviously, I got all these stupid. You don't. That's the thing. The camera only shows like bottom half. We got Darth Vader. We got freaking Marvel stuff. I got like Gaylord stuff up there. There's a big Iron Man double-sided dildo.
You got Gaylord Slim. You got Simon and Gaylord. Sound of Silence.
Oh, I forgot to change the albums out. Oh, they won't notice. Yeah, man. Fucking Cruise Blobbins. That was the other thing I saw. Oh my God.
No.
So that was what I was just thinking of because that car story I was telling you I got cut off. It's right by this one area where I'm driving for whatever reason with my whole family in the car, and my wife is driving the car, which I rarely let happen.
Sure.
And she goes, "Do you know what me and Brooklyn saw the other day? Right behind the 7-Eleven as we're coming up to the 7-Eleven. You know what we saw right behind the 7-Eleven?" And I was like, "No. What did you see? A bird or like a squirrel?" And she asked my daughter, "What do we see behind the 7-Eleven?" And my daughter goes,
Dat fan.
"There was a man with spiky hair who got up on the back wall and started jump roping really, really good." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, and he had big headphones on too." And I was like, "Yeah." It's like some punk rock, like Mohawk guy, get up on this wall that's like 10 feet high and just start hardcore jump roping and listening to music. And I was like, "What the hell, man? That's like the weirdest thing I ever heard of." I shit you not. We're stopped at the light next to 7-Eleven.
No.
I see freaking Billy Joe climb up. Billy Joe Armstrong.
No. Just walking his.
Walk around the corner. Pull himself up on the wall. Whip out this neon red jump rope. Slap on the giant studio phones. Just
No, walking a lonely road on the boulevard of jumping ropes. No, no. Damn.
Oh my God!
That's
yeah.
Well, at first I thought you were gonna say like you're like yeah, and your kid is like oh, and he had a spiky hair, and he was on a wall, and he was jumping rope, and then your wife's be like no, just some like a guy jumped off a wall on meth, like you were like about to translate, but that's literally what it was.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
We gotta go hunting for this guy. Patreon.
We gotta get this guy in the pod.
We got like a quick like
Mound Street.
street cast.
I've been saying it for years.
Yeah, no one's ever done a man on the street thing.
It's
Like,
been a while.
After Billy Eichner, no one's done it. I've never seen one clip
You can't
of a
top
white
it.
guy on the street being like, "Well, it's your body count."
Me and my wife still say, "Sweetie, don't babe me. It's La La Land." He's like trying to tell this woman about La La Land. It's got Oscar buzz. It's got Oscar buzz. She's like, "Babe, I don't got time for movies." And he goes, "Sweetie, don't babe me. It's La La Land. It's got Oscar buzz."
He is very funny. He's a very funny guy.
That is so fucking funny.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta. Should we? Should we just give in to all the hack comedy tropes and start doing man on the street, and doing sketches?
Start our own Instagram sketch,
Like the fake,
Page.
like the fake Snapchat caption sketches where it's like, "Oh, bro thinks he's in blank
Lazy River.
and then we like hire somebody's mom to like suck us off in the Lazy River POV or whatever."
That would be awesome.
I'd actually be right here, like, sign me up.
Where do I sign? We have to build our own wild rivers.
We gotta find a mom willing to risk it all for the boys first.
Any takers?
Any moms willing to risk it all for the boys
Any dads willing to pretend to be moms?
that won't tell our fucking wives?
Yeah, don't tell us.
Don't tell us.
tell us.
Don't tell us.
Don't tell us.
Don't tell us that, and then we'll start a secret comedy show called "Don't Tell Us."
Don't tell us comedy.
Don't tell us. You know, but like, where is it? We're not gonna tell you.
Don't.
Stop.
We would never.
Stop it.
It's the Lazy River.
Yeah, in a drained lazy river is gonna be the first show.
Everyone's just on skateboards.
Yeah, they each have their own stepmom and their own GoPro to point at the stepmom. Like in their chairs, everyone's getting sucked off by a stepmom POV while they're watching the show.
You can't enjoy comedy when you're
While you're getting
aroused.
sucked? Yeah, you can. You could do comedy while you're aroused. I figured that one out quick. Not that I've been aroused, but I've seen guys be aroused by me on stage.
How do you know that dude?
Some high profile bros. I got proof after. I've already got proof.
Oh, you're just trying to backtrack because what you were going to say is it's happened to you.
It's happened to me, like, yeah.
I mean, but that's like just you in general. I don't know.
Me
you're
in
not
general.
You're not a normal person, Drew.
That doesn't make any sense. What are you squinting at?
I thought I saw some water.
Squinting Kelly?
It is water. My washing machine's been leaking.
No, that's just a square piece of plastic. You're
right. Yeah,
you're chilling.
They've been doing crafts and arts and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Arts and Crafts. A huge shout out to the name of the previous podcast I did, Arts and Crafts Podcast with RJ Science and Rafael Del Camargo. You'll never find it on the air. It got scrubbed. Doesn't that suck?
Oh, that was your comedy podcast.
Yeah,
That was your
It was okay. I mean, I honestly, it was.
Tell me how to write a joke.
This is actually now the second podcast I've been roped into. That one I went on as a guest, and he said, "Do you just want to be permanent guest?" It's the same thing that happened to this.
Yeah.
I'm not good enough to start my own podcast, but always good enough to be asked to be a permanent fixture of one that exists.
Yeah, fair. But it's okay. It's all right.
I don't know what I would do to start my own podcast, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. That would suck to have to start a podcast. It's really cool when someone starts it for you and leaves and calls it Swallow. They're like, it's called Swallow Daddies, by the way, as they're skirting away into the Dunkin' Donuts fucking parking lot.
Yeah.
With blacked out windows.
Yeah.
And we're sitting here being like, this is what it is.
This is it now.
This is it.
Sorry.
This is it. Sorry, Bada.
And I'm desensitized to it, so I don't even feel it
Yeah, it
anymore.
means
But again,
nothing to
talk about things you say to people, and they're like, "Whoa, what?"
Actually, I found a podcast online because I was trying to like get us into like the search bar where it says Swallow Daddies. And it's not suggesting Swallow Daddies. Like we're not popular enough for it to be like, oh yes, you mean Swallow Daddies pod.
Okay.
And I want to try to
on
get
Apple Podcasts
on like YouTube and stuff.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's like censoring because it's so. But then there's a podcast called Swallow It, and they're not censored. It like suggests Swallow It podcast. Then again, like one of their videos like 4 years ago has like 4.5 million views or whatever.
Probably that.
And all the rest of them had like 10,000, 20,000, whatever. So
So yeah, like, comment, subscribe.
like, comment, subscribe.
We're blowing it. We're going through subscribers like POV moms at Lazy River.
Exactly.
Like I think the last week we had like 25 new subscribers. We get to 500, I'm buying you a pizza. You know, that sounds so good right now. I'm so hungry.
The 500th subscriber. We gotta. Could we do that? Like,
No. There's no way of knowing who it would be.
We could still send them. They just give us an address.
We wouldn't know who that is.
Unless they press screen record on $4.99 and then they press subscribe.
Yeah, and I'll send you a virtual kiss.
No, send them a little pizza. I'll send them a pizza
with my butt.
Send me your what?
Yeah,
you're gonna fart on them?
Yeah, like you take the camera and you smush it up against your beehole. Photocopier style.
That is purely Patreon content for sure.
Well, yeah, obviously,
for sure.
Paywall that
paywall shit. Except for the first 3 months are completely free. Did we get that ghost content up yet?
No,
that's okay. We'll get it up.
It's going up. It's coming up.
Blue, blue.
Woo! There's some funny bits in there. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we can cut some shit together.
Yeah, wouldn't be too hard.
It wouldn't destroy the momentum completely if I peed right now, would it?
I think it would. Whoa. I don't think so. I think it would be a good time to go pee. Actually,
pee break.
Yeah, pee break.
Hell yes.
.gov.
It's peebreak.gov.biz
/piss. The boys got a little bit of a cold going on.
Damn. How do they just get sick all the time?
Because they start with zero immune system. You start with like weakest immune system possible.
Well, that's right, because once you get that cold, then your body remembers that cold forever, but there's just a new strain every year.
Yeah, or it's not necessarily this different strain every year, but there's so many different strains of the common cold that exist in our ecosystem. So that you could get sick this month and be like, oh man, I'm good, and the next month be introduced to a different.
Yeah, every couple of years I'll get like 3 colds and 5 flus and like 9 HIVs and shit like that.
Yeah,
and then I'll go a stretch of like 2 years not getting.
My wife's been a school teacher the entire time I've known her. I used to get sick all the time. Like, oh my god, I think I got sick every 3 months.
Because she kept getting sick.
Well, because the kids are fucking cesspools.
Because she kept getting spat on.
Because kids drink the sewer water out of the gutter and then show up to school and lick each other on the face.
And then spit on your wife.
And then
call her a gaylord and say, meet me in the lazy river in 18 years.
Yeah. And she's like, how about now? What are you doing?
And that's his wife.
Yeah.
That's his. Not
allegedly.
Him. Allegedly.
So
always.
She says.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, then she gets me sick. Then I gotta go kiss these kids. It's a whole thing. But now we have little kids, and little kids go to school, and that's just disgusting. These people, they're putting their whole mouths over doorknobs.
Oh yeah,
if you can remember that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You were definitely one of they're like, where's Drew? And you just have your mouth over the doorknob.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, Drew, he's gonna be addicted to a lot of things someday.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. Exactly. I don't know. Because I was exposed to like naughty movies and shit when I was a wee boy.
How old?
Kindergarten.
Really? God, I don't think I got any of that until like
preschool, kindergarten.
15.
Yeah. No, and so I was like, but like again, I would watch American Pie like as like a 5-6 year old or whatever.
That's so bad for you.
No shit. Yeah, it was chaos. Like I watch whatever you want, just melt in my brain. And so like I remember being in like third grade, being like trying to check out a girl's ass, being like, this is supposed to be.
Why isn't this working? That's crazy.
Ass does nothing for me, And I was like, all right, and then I gave up.
Unlike now.
Yeah, well, then I gave up for and then like 7th grade happened when I started getting peach fuzz on my shaft. And
so did you treat basketball in high school the same way you treated women's asses in the 3rd grade? You just quit it.
I quit it.
You're like, I can't do it.
Didn't even hit it. Just quit it. I quit it.
I'm not even going to try.
It was less of a hit it and quit it because I was taught to hit it and quit it, but I was too young, so I just quit it and forget it.
Quit it and forget it. Good.
That's what it is.
That's the name of the podcast.
Quit it and forget it.
Quit it and forget it, baby.
Yeah, I was quit. Well, like, yeah, I remember like in 1st grade making jokes with like another chick who I could tell like she like watched like fucking all the rated R movies way too young too.
And how'd you find out? She's just gooning in the corner.
Her and I were like verbal gooning in like at our desks. It was like a 4-way like desk. It was like her and me diagonally here, and there was a student and a student here, and then like it was supposed to be a quiet like doing our assignment. And then she's like, and I was like, she's like, do you have a girlfriend? I'm like, yeah, I didn't have a girlfriend. I was like, do you have a boyfriend? She's like, yeah. I was like, she's like, have you ever like brought him here? I was like, yeah, I snuck my girlfriend in here last night. Just like lied. She's like, I snuck my boyfriend. I was like,
Nice.
I was like, we had sex all over this table. And she's like, yeah, we had sex all over this table too.
Hell yeah.
We just fucked and we sucked each other's dicks and shit like that or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know. And then like I can't imagine these two kids
Yeah.
that were like right here being like, what the fuck are they saying? You know, what's happening?
These guys are just so hot right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if I think I said this. I don't know if I said this on pod, but it's a crazy thing that I did when I was in the 3rd grade.
Uh-oh, are you about to tell me
I didn't
your
know what-
Kanye cousin story?
Yeah. So I was sucking off Kanye's cousin. and
Yeah.
I didn't know what sex was, but I had heard someone say the phrase, oh, yeah, I bet they have sex with their pillow or something. And I don't know, it just stuck with me. I think it just sounds good. Like, yeah, I bet you have sex with your pillow, you fucking loser.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And now you've been permanently banned from all sit-and sleeps in a 100-mile radius.
And now the fucking hey, get your pillow. What's the pillow guy? Mr. Pillow?
I think it's Mr. Pillow.
It's something else. Fuck. It'll come to me. Mr. Pillow guy. He's in my DMs about the January 6th stuff still.
Jim Sit and Johnny Sleep.
Yeah, Mr. Sleep.
Yeah.
Mrs. Sit.
On my face. Come on.
Pillow.
Talk about pillow talk.
Yeah, exactly. Pillow cock.
So I hear that phrase, sticks with me. Don't know what it means. Never asked. Don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just a carefree, sweet 9-year-old boy.
Yeah.
There was some gals that were, they obviously liked teasing me and annoyed the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And they would call me things like, oh, RJ, what's that stand for? Retard Junior.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd be like, fucking knock it off.
Crazy how I
okay?
hit you with that thinking I was the first one to ever call you that.
No. And again, and it's one of those things too where like I look back in retrospect, it truly annoyed me. Like it
Yeah.
really was like, this is annoying.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get this to stop? And so I just would spend a lot of my time thinking about how I could get what would make them upset.
Mm-hmm.
And so my plan was, I'm gonna write a letter,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say it's gonna be to these girls, and it's gonna say how much I love them and I'm obsessed with them. And cherry on top, I'm gonna put whenever I think about you, I have sex with my pillow.
Oh, my God. And you didn't know what sex with a pillow meant?
Didn't know what it meant. And then I went, actually, we're not going to write this letter to them. We're going to write this letter to the ugliest guy in school.
Oh, no.
And we're going to sign it
By the hottest
by
chick
the
in
girls that are bothering me. Perfect crime.
Oh, my.
So I write this letter in my finest cursive.
You dirty dog.
I fold it up and I put it in my pocket of my shirt. And I think to myself, we're going to go to school today and we're just going to toss it on the playground and someone's going to find it. Whoops. And then that's going to be pretty embarrassing for these girls.
Yeah.
So I go to school with the letter in my pocket. And I vividly remember walking around being like, what if I toss it here? What if I toss it here? And I think I just got stricken with the guilt of the Holy Ghost. And I went, no, I'm not into revenge porn. I can't do this. I can't. This isn't me. I'm not this guy. I am a better man than this. I'm not going to go through with this whole letter scheme.
You just walk right up to girls and you're like,
You win.
you win. I'll fuck a pillow in front of you.
Yeah. I have sex with pillows. I'm a retard junior.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
What do you do?
that day comes and goes.
Mm-hmm.
Couple days later, I'm doing homework.
Mm-hmm.
My mom comes up to me and she goes, I found a letter in your shirt pocket. And I went, and she goes, did you find this? And I go, yeah. And she's like, at school? I go, yeah, I was on the playground. And she's like, okay. And I go, I don't know what it means. Probably should just throw it away. She didn't.
What'd she do?
But in my mind, I go, problem solved.
Oh,
Got out of that one.
She took it to the principal?
I'm in school.
No.
And the next day, I see my mom come into the classroom and she brings the letter to my teacher. And I am dripping with sweat.
Why did she do that?
I don't know.
Like what part of her?
Because she fell for my trap. She goes, these girls are writing a letter to the ugliest guy in school. I gotta let the teacher know that they're saying these things about wanting to have sex with their pillow.
Yeah, and it's they're trying to avoid it.
Meanwhile, I'm going, shit. I'm just dying. I'm dying. The teacher went to the side room, brings in all parties involved, like the girls, the guy.
Oh,
They're going back and forth. They're looking at the handwriting, and I'm going. And they bring in me. They're like, "Did you write this letter?" And I was like, "It wasn't supposed to be found."
I was supposed to destroy it.
Wump, wump, wump,
yeah, exactly.
I had the biggest curb moment of my life at 9 years old. And I'm going, I didn't do the crime. I didn't mean to do it. I felt bad. I decided not to.
I didn't do the crime. My mom found the crime.
Yes.
Right? It's not my fault my mom found the crime.
I quit it and I forgot it.
Yeah, exactly.
It was out of my mind. I'm good. I did the right thing.
Yeah.
But I didn't do the right thing because I didn't destroy the evidence. That's the rule, guys. Destroy the evidence.
Yeah.
You
Jeez.
can't have anything lying around.
Yeah. It's so annoying.
Because then you're going to get caught. Trick.
You're going to get caught, Trick. Yeah, that sucks, man. That really sucks. Yeah. I mean, what can you do? What can you do?
What can a 9-year-old boy do to prevent that from happening? Throw it in the trash, dumbass.
What did you ever bring that up to your mom like later?
Yeah, so then I got in trouble with my mom and dad because like, why did you write this fucking letter?
But I mean, like years later when you were an adult. Like, did you ever ask, like, why'd you fucking...
No, I don't know if I'm ready to relive those kinds of things yet.
Really? You never talked about anything?
I've talked a lot of stuff about stuff, but that one, no. I think it's still too fresh.
Yeah. Still too fresh. 25 years later, you're like...
No,
yeah,
I just fucking... I don't know. It's one... I would do the same thing. If my daughter came home and had a letter like that, I'd be like, I'm giving this to her fucking teacher. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
These horny girls need to be caught
Yeah.
and shot.
Yeah, true.
I don't want them saying these things, making my... Because again, my sweet baby girl read this language. She had to read the words. Ugh, sex with my pillow. She doesn't even know what that is.
Yeah, true.
So...
But your mom was worried about her sweet baby boy.
I know. She's like, my sweet baby boy.
I'm trying to prevent him from ruining his pillows.
I'm trying to get him into that lazy riv.
Yeah, trying to get into that lazy rib, have him hold the GoPro, which wasn't even invented by then.
I know. Yeah, so, I don't know. That's just fucking... That's just life, baby. You make mistakes, and sometimes it's not even your fault, really. You're just a good guy, and then they come for you.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
That pissed me. Did you sleepy all of a sudden, huh?
Yeah.
What happened?
I kept keeping me awake.
What happened?
It was holding up my pelvis, and now my pelvis is sinking now.
That's a bit that my dad still does to this day. He says that there's a radio talk show that one of the guys impersonates Tiger Woods' mom.
Oh, no. As just a full-blown Asian woman?
Yeah. And like...
Oh, that's awful.
And so my dad says this, and out of context, I think it's okay because it's not super Asian accent. But he'll say, "What happened?"
Sounds like a guy with Down syndrome.
Yeah, exactly. It just sounds like a sad guy with like a little speech impediment.
Yeah.
But I think about that every day of my life.
Your dad doing a Asian lady accent?
Yeah, my dad doing Shogun voice.
Yeah. Shogun. Did you ever finish that? I gave up on Shogun.
It was terrible.
Oh, really?
The ending.
Oh.
They
started off great.
Oh yeah, blue balled me big time.
Oh, really?
Big blue balls. I'm sick of the shows that are like, oh yeah, you wanna see a climax? Well, guess what? You're not gonna see it till next season. I'm like, come on, you drag us out all the way here to the battle, and then no battle. You drag us out. Oh, there's gonna be this big red war, and then there's no red war.
Yeah, but
fuck you guys. I don't care. I don't know second season. You don't get second season now. I'm not watching.
I like that because I'm an edger, so I don't like to.
Not for another 3 years.
Yeah.
Edge.
Oh, I'm a big 3-year edge
Suck
guy.
that, dude. No one cares about that. I want a conclusion to the story. At least something satisfying. Tie up some loose ends. Instead, you make the biggest plot not resolved throughout your whole show. Guess what I'm not doing next time around? Watching your fucking show.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's I mean, it really depends on how things end. It also depends on who you kill. Like when you saw, have you watched The Last of Us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Last of Us. I didn't think that was a good move, but it's been interesting still post.
We stopped watching.
That's what my wife said. My wife said, "Why do we keep watching? What's the point?"
Pedro's the whole gig, and after they fucking spoiler alert.
Spoilers if you haven't played the game.
Yeah.
Losers.
Once they fucking yoinked him in the noink.
Yeah. Which was so sad.
And then they're like, well, and now the whole thing is like
guess what?
Now she's like, it's going to turn her like vicious, and she's going to go after her. It's going to be these two. And I'm like, okay, so you basically just turn it into a season-long chick fight. Yeah. Now it's just a chick fight.
Whoa, what's wrong with chick fight? What's wrong with chick fight, Drew?
There's nothing wrong with chick fights. Just keep it to fucking world. Whatever the lesbian.
You want boys to fight? Is that okay?
What if it
was two lesbian boys fighting?
Oh, you mean like our podcast?
You mean this podcast?
Yeah. Come on now.
That's a good podcast. A lesbian boy fight.
A lesbian boy fights. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's just. I mean, again, it's just keep it to whatever the female version of World Star is.
I have no problem with girl fights because I'm an ally. Secondly, I do have a problem with uninteresting secondary characters now taking the reins of the show, and they're not compelling enough.
Yeah, so
I'm not voting for you, girl who has clearly fetal alcohol syndrome.
Dude, what did she have? She's got something. The kid's got something.
The kid's got a touch of something.
Yeah.
I mean, more power to you, great actress or actor or whatever.
She's not. Well, she's very hateable. She's very good at being like a very nasty, hateable person.
She's an unlikable 9-year-old girl. Like, that's the thing. I'm like, is she 9 or is she 19?
I think she's 19.
Yeah, apparently old enough.
RJ's like, yoinks, I hope so.
Reverse. When she started doinking with the girl, I was like, you're not old enough.
Oh, you're talking about the
Latina.
Oh, the Latina. Yeah.
They start hooking up at, well, you missed the app.
No. I watched the hookup app.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, you guys are too young. I feel bad watching.
You're allowed to be, lesbians, you're born a lesbian.
We could argue that.
No.
I could say yes.
No.
I agree. I'm
tuck in the neocon half of you.
No,
this is a liberal podcast. Be a swell eye.
I'm just joking.
You're born gay.
I'm just saying it funny. Yeah, I don't care. Born gay, not born gay. You can't put two 10-year-old lesbians on TV and be like, watch this, watch them kiss and make love.
Born identity crisis.
Okay. They don't. Do you hear what I said?
But
you just want to slip in your.
I thought you were talking about the other white chick who was trying to kill Pedro Pascal.
No,
I hate her too.
I hate her the most.
Yeah,
she's very hateable. I'm talking about the girl that's now taking the reins of the show.
Yeah, it's just
who's got a touch of the something.
She's English.
Yeah, in the forehead, teeth, mouth, eyes, and face.
Yeah. She's got that royal.
She's got that governor forehead.
Yeah, exactly.
She's got that tally-ho right over here.
Yeah. That porridge fucking build.
Porridge build?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. She's got
she's built like a crumpet, dude.
Yeah, she got crumpet face.
Yeah, for sure. She's crumped out for sure.
Crumpet solo.
Yeah, crumpus. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's actually she suffers from a rare condition called cronut face.
Cronut face.
Better when warm.
Yeah, she does. She does look like a knee.
Yeah, but not like knee like this. Knee like this.
Yeah,
that's like all smushed.
Oh my god, I'm a big fan.
Wait a minute, is that my ball sack? What is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Look at that nasty knee.
Yeah,
oh, I love playing with my knees. Sorry.
Dude, you're gonna make half our viewers come. Foot slaves are still watching.
Foot slaves aren't in the knee stuff.
No, they're getting there.
they're working their way up.
yeah, they're working their way up exactly, and then eventually they'll
I'll stop. I haven't even gotten to shins yet.
Yeah,
not the shins.
Yo, why are they all Jewish?
I don't know. I'm just doing like nerdy guy voice.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, the shins.
Yeah.
Schindler's List.
Yeah, there you go. But Shin. Yeah.
Right.
okay.
Obviously, it's already in there.
Jimmy Schindler's List. We'll get there.
So inside crazy.
So inside.
No, but this potato girl, she can't carry the show for me.
Yeah.
And don't make me watch her make out with a cute Latina girl because I'm going, what age are they? My body's conflicted.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Keep her.
Keep her. But even still, like, again, like, it's like if there was a woman who was clearly 30 years old making out with that younger Latina girl on HBO, I would look at my wife and be like, is this okay? I mean, my body says yes.
Yeah.
But my mind says this is.
So you got to reverse R. Kelly.
I've got lesbian dyslexia or whatever.
No, you have regular R. Kelly.
I'm R. Kelly.
Oh yes, exactly.
The R in RJ stands for R. Kelly.
Yeah, fair enough.
R. Jelly.
Yeah, R. Jelly. Damn,
that's gross. No, I don't. It's not. Yeah, it just bothers me.
We stopped watching. We gave up. We don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Last of Bust.
The Last of Bust.
The Blast of Bust.
Yeah. She's a nice gal, though. I feel like we were saying nasty things because we're going to be famous one day. We're going to meet her, you know?
And she's going to be like, hello, governor.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you said something about me in my TV show.
See, I would never do that. I'm a big fan.
I'm making fun of anyone from England. They all do that.
That's true.
They all look like Beavis and / or Butthead and say that.
Is Pedro Pascal, is he an English guy too? Secret England?
No, he's tried and true Chicago Pope.
A Chicago Pope, really? Yeah. Okay. Obama? That's the Pope of Chicago. I'll tell you that.
Catholics.
You were getting closer to Tony Robbins there. You're more closer to Tony Robbins.
No.
Tony O'Bobbins.
Does it sound echoey to you all of a sudden? I feel like it keeps slipping into like echoey sounding.
No, it's because you're chugging a yerba mate and a IPA at the same time.
my senses are getting like more warped.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep fucking with the audio. I don't know what's going on in my ears.
Fucking with the audio.
I don't know.
That's good. Anything else happened this week?
Anything else worth reporting? Anything else? Fucking. Oh yeah, I saw there's a car that says AIDRVN. It's like always at the school my kids are at, and I see it every day, and I go, look out. There's the Aid Raven. But it took me like 6 months. I think I just realized it this week. It's AI driven. It's a Tesla, AI driven. But I've been like, it's fucking Aid Raven over here.
The fucking AIDS Raven. Don't let this Yeah.
It's all got STDs.
That was just a regular Raven.
Yeah.
Which shows how much of an ally you are, because in the modern time, that's an AIDS Raven with PrEP.
Yeah, I don't know what a Raven with AIDS would be like.
Yeah,
you know,
basically
like a cough.
Yeah, an '80s AIDS Raven for sure. You could have AIDS now, but you're chill.
Yeah, you're fine.
They solved AIDS.
Light solve. It's
They're
like it's like a Band-Aid.
They've made some headway.
Temporary salve.
Yeah, they've reversed AIDS in people. Reverse.
I'd like to give you reverse AIDS. Think about that.
Just a good, healthy, clean time.
Yeah.
Nice.
I want to
give me a really good immune system.
I want to put white blood cells in your body.
A transmission immune disorder or whatever.
Autoimmune.
Was it autoimmune what does AIDS stand for again?
Autoimmune deficiency systems.
System of a Down.
Oof. Tough. We're losing steam. Do you have anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I got to plug our jokes here.
You got jokes you want to plug?
Yeah, I got jokes.
Or do you want to save them for next time?
Yeah, we should probably save them for next, because you don't have any jokes.
I don't have anything. I'm burnt. I forgot.
Yeah.
And we've had some good bits tonight.
We had some hot bits.
Pillow Sex, Lazy Riv, Blast of Us.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. What more do you want out of this pod? This is it.
This is it. This is what we're going to get, you know?
You get what you pay for. And unless you're on Patreon, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, what am I plugging? I'm going to be in Placentia at the brewery.
Oh, is that one guy?
Yes, the one guy. I'm going to be there Friday the 16th at 7:30, and I'm doing the premiere revitalization of one of the great OC comedy shows, Gamecraft Brewery.
Anaheim.
Gamecraft Brewery, Anaheim. RJ Signs, Raymond Montoya, led, fueled, Giggle Factory.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's going to be weekly. So if anyone is in the area, come through on Thursdays in Anaheim.
All our burp sluts, all of our fart slaves, all of our foot Nazis or whatever we call them.
Yeah, all of our braille baddies.
Our braille baddies. Yeah, exactly.
And daddies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, come through. I think there was a guy on Wednesday who was a swatty who didn't say.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
On Saturday?
No, on Wednesday at Boulevard.
Oh,
when I was
really?
hosting, yeah.
He was like a fan of the podcast?
I don't know. He just gave off interesting energy. I don't know, but he was very complimentary and got very close to me.
Oh.
Nice guy. Very close to me.
Very close to your feet?
I just don't like... I'm very sensitive to close talkers.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You could fuck right off with that. How about you give me 5 feet of distance, pal? I can hear you.
Yeah, RJ will always be in the pandemic. That's usually his rule.
I was in the pandemic before 9/11.
Yeah.
I cannot handle people getting close to me and talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to prove a point? I can hear you.
Yeah. I don't understand that lack of spatial awareness either. Other than people who have like Asperger's or autism.
And
or
don't
Down
get me
syndrome.
wrong. I'm fine being close and getting excited about something
I'll
and maybe
force
even a
myself
hug.
on you all the time. Yeah.
But when people don't realize that they're close,
Mm-hmm.
and I take a step back because I'm like, this is too much. I don't say anything, but I go, and they go. So, anyways, I was talking to this guy, and they,
yeah, they just
I
get a little bit closer.
Stop it!
Yeah.
I get a spray bottle.
But you never say it explicitly, do you? You're like, hey, you're getting really close to me. You need
I
to
will,
stop.
and that's part of my problem. I won't say it unless I'm like close to them, like I know them personally. Like I'll say it to you, like, how would you get the fuck out of my face? I say that to you. To someone I kind of know, I go, oh, whoa, getting a little close to me, pal. I might say that. Someone I don't know, I go, ha ha ha. I scoot away a little more.
You don't do anything about it.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's been a while since I've had someone get that close to me. So, like emotionally.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we'll see.
Cool.
We'll see. You hear that, Dad? All right.
Yeah.
No, you have to pee?
No.
No.